today in this video is Cubism, and I'm going to produce a Cubist still life drawing. Basically I'm going to focus on drawing a flower in the style of Cubism. Now for those of you who don't understand what Cubism is, or you've never come across it before, basically it is quite a revolutionary art movement that was developed in the early 20th century by a Spanish artist called Pablo Picasso with another artist, a friend of his called George Braque, and they basically developed the style of Cubist drawings and paintings that we're aware of today, and that was developed into many other different types of art forms. So I'm doing at the moment, just introducing that, and then what I'm going to do is just show you how to produce a Cubist still life, or to be a little bit more precise, a Cubist drawing of a flower. Okay, so these can be, well, the main principles of Cubism, I would say, are multi-view perspective. For those of you who don't understand what that actually is, it's looking at a subject from a couple of different angles and then integrating those viewpoints into one image or one drawing. In the early stages, Cubism had a reduced use of colour. It concentrated on form, and it also focused on the traditional subjects such as the figure, the portrait, and the landscape. So what we're going to look at today is a very simple, basic still life, and that is a drawing of a flower. Okay, and this is going to obviously use fragmented shapes, it's going to use tone, and it's going to have abstract elements attached to it, such as horizontal and vertical lines, fragmented shapes, and extended lines as well, just to aid the composition of the drawing as well, because this is an abstracted drawing from a subject. It's not totally abstract, but obviously you get an idea of what we're doing when I begin the drawing here. Now what I'm going to be using today are a couple of different materials that I want to experiment with. Basic pencil, a brush pen, blending stick, tonal eraser here, and a soft pencil here for shading, a slightly harder grade HB pencil just for drawing outlines and edges. We also have a full range of pencils here from 6H to 6B, and the long point, automatic long point pencil sharpener, which will give you those longer points. Okay, so obviously I'm going to work on A3, and I'm going to begin with the basic outlines, fragmented shapes, and I'm going to progress onto developing that drawing further today. Okay, so let's get going on the drawing now. Thank you.